So I got a fun story out of Winchester, Ohio. So back on August 21st, 2022, Adams County Sheriff's deputies raided the home of Afroman, armed with rifles, riot shields, and wearing full tactical gear. So,
oh boy,
yeah. Did you guys hear that when the whole thing? We didn't cover it on the show.
Wait,
but,
what happened to Afroman?
Okay, so he
wasn't there.
He wasn't there. So Afroman's in Chicago.
They broke into an empty house.
And they broke into his house and
because I got high.
Yeah,
that guy.
That is why they thought that he had like 1,000.
They thought he was getting high
at
his house.
Yeah, that's literally why.
Basically legal.
They claimed he was human trafficking.
Yeah,
I think also.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Yeah, they claimed that he had kidnapped somebody.
Different. Yeah,
and they claimed that he had like 1,000 pounds of weed in his house, which neither of those are true. Meanwhile, Afroman's in Chicago and he's got cameras all over the house, and so he's watching and recording the cops, the
raid.
Yeah, the raid. And so there's like people in there with like AR-15s to take down Afroman. Like I don't. And they've got the riot shields, the whole thing. And he starts posting on Instagram the videos of the cops raiding his house, and it's just him doing commentary on it and just roasting them.
Like he does like a react video.
Yeah, he's doing a react video to them. He's like, he's like, yep, there they are. They could have just opened my gate, but they decided to drive through it. Like shit like that.
Holy shit.
And there's a point where the cops are like going through his suits, like the shit that he wears on stage, and they're like rifling through the pockets, and he's like, are you looking for kidnapped victims in the pockets of my suits, motherfuckers? Like, they're like digging through his shit. They stole $5,000 cash from him, and when he tried to get it back, they tried to short him like $500. So he had to hire.
That's like basically how much it was.
Yeah, he had to hire like a private investigator to like be like, hey, cops, someone pocketed $500 of Afroman's money. So
is he still making music or what?
Oh yes,
he is.
Oh yeah,
he still like tours and stuff.
Oh hell yeah,
he tours on that song in Tumbleweed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, he's got some new songs that we're going to mention here in a moment because he actually parlayed because everybody was like, hey, leave Afroman the fuck alone. He didn't do anything bad. And so he kind of parlayed the original him roasting the cops on Instagram and turned them into an album, basically, of songs about the cops searching his house.
Okay.
And so
quick turnaround.
Oh, but yeah. No, this happened in August, and he had an album out by like the end of September.
Yeah.
All he needed was inspiration.
His manager was like, now.
Yeah. They're saying your
right
name.
while the iron is hot.
People are talking about Afroman.
They're saying your name for the first time since the Bush administration.
Yeah.
Go.
So, what if he staged it?
Well,
those are his friends in the cop uniform.
They have like party cop uniforms on.
Well, so
that one's wearing shorts like a stripper.
Yeah, little booty shorts.
He's not a real cop.
That's Thomas Lennon from Reno 911.
Yelling freeze in every room.
Well, my favorite guys, there is a very like fat cop who's wearing like the bulletproof vest, and the funny thing is like they're all like just head to toe, tactical everything, and I'm just like, have you seen a photo of Afroman?
Right.
Like, at what point is he turned into Tony Montana?
This was necessary.
It's like he's a guy he's an older guy who smokes weed at his house and makes like 15 albums a year. He's not coming at you with a fucking rocket propelled grenade launcher, you idiots.
Viper stands to be more of a
yes, yeah. I'd be more worried about Viper. You don't know what he's gonna do. But so one of the songs that he puts out, because there's a moment where there's like a very fat cop. He's walking through the kitchen with his gun just out, and there's a cake dish on the counter with some lemon pound cake in it.
Oh, you gotta sample the wares a little bit. It makes
the cop do a double take, and it's the greatest little moment where he's got the gun. He's just like, fucking Afroman, and he walks by and he sees the pound cake for a second, keeps looking, and then he kind of slowly turns his head and does a double take at the pound cake.
Like, should I?
yeah.
Just a dollop on my little naughty little pig.
Let me test it for drugs, guys.
Surely a dollop wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's very brave policeman.
Pound cake is
so Afroman puts out a song called Lemon Pound Cake, and I believe that is the name of the album.
Hilarious.
That's awesome.
So, and this is of course to the tune of Under the Boardwalk, but it's Lemon Pound Cake, and in the video he shares.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass spray.
This shit fucking owns, dude.
They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice.
So anyway, in case you're unaware, Afroman's the coolest fucking dude ever.
Outstanding.
Oh yeah, and he just keeps rerunning the film of the
Of him looking at the
the
pound
fat
cake.
cop looking at the.
Dude, seriously though, how old is Afro Man?
I was gonna say he must have been 50 when that song came out.
yeah.
Yeah,
He looks like he's 70 in this video.
yeah,
It's old, dude.
I'll have to look it up. But yeah, so he puts that out, and this week the cops are suing him for using their image in and violating their privacy.
You
should sue the
broke into my house.
Yeah, they pulled a B&E on his fucking house.
They just mad they want that pancake. That's what-
They're just mad.
that's what it's really about.
Well, he's selling T-shirts of the pound cake, and then instead of the cop, he's just replaced the cop with Peter Griffin dressed in a cop uniform.
Hilarious.
Afro Man understands that the best way to get under someone's skin
Yeah.
is not to write this treatise on how it's you pick one thing out embarrassing that they did
Yep.
and you hammer that into the dirt.
Make an entire album
Yep.
called Lemon Pound
Yeah.
Cake.
Well, we had lemon pound cake.
Brilliant.
We had a probable cause lemon pound cake. I didn't want lemon pound cake.
I didn't do a double take.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
They're
you
so
want the
mad
pound
they
cake.
didn't.
That's right.
The cops were genuinely upset that they didn't get anything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what
Oh,
always
yeah.
happens in
But
these
especially
situations.
the pound cake.
Because the cops get a big old boner busting anybody, but especially like a celebrity,
famous guy?
They would love to be like, yeah, I took down Afro Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But
then
there was nothing in there that was anything,
We have to
know.
take this pound cake as evidence.
Yeah.
It disappeared, Judge. Somebody broke into the evidence closet.
Well, as you can see, we were very concerned on the premises. Yeah, especially if it's a celebrity, because then it's like that fuck up is going to be.
Everyone's gonna know.
Everyone's going to know about it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so now they're suing him to try to get one over on him.
Exactly. Yeah. So Afroman's 48, by the way.
That's why.
yeah.
Black is not supposed to crack. You guys, I'm 84.
You look great.
What happened to Afro Man?
so,
I know the pandemic aged everybody, but Jesus.
yeah.
You know, I got to say, one time in college, my roommate was in a fraternity, and he invited me to this frat party, and Afro Man played at it.
Yeah, I think I saw Afroman at a frat house on the same tour, because that's his thing, is he just does tours of frat houses across the South.
Only
Yeah.
that's his fan base. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. It was incredible when I
don't know
saw
how,
him.
I don't know how that relates to his rapid aging, but
I mean, hey,
Well, we have to find out. Wait, when did that song? Because I got high.
2001.
as I say,
Oh,
01
that
probably.
was a long time ago.
Yeah. It's
I
been
guess
a
it was
while.
like 12 years ago, but
Yeah.
or 22 years ago. What am I talking about?
12 years.
12 years ago. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
The caffeine.
What? It's the caffeine has me just like doing
Yeah.
orbits around the Earth right now.
So it came out in 2000, but it got popular in 2001.
2001.
And it actually, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong in this, but I believe it was extremely popular right up until 9/11, and that cut short its run because
Yeah.
all of a sudden it was like, well, we can't talk about getting high. We have to sing sad songs now.
Yeah.
So
And it was hit the Enrique Iglesias hero.
yeah. And the Nickelback hero and
Yeah.
all the songs about heroes.
And Chop Suey by System of a Down.
Well, I think that kind of got its
kinda cleared the
run
hurdle.
cut off too. Yeah. But so they're claiming that he used footage of their faces without their consent, and they are suing him on civil grounds for invasion of privacy.
Oh, wow.
The irony.
The balls, the balls on the cops there.
Ironclad.
It's-
My God.
Yeah, and it's what you were talking about too, about just like hitting him with that you're right. That is the way to piss people off, is to make it into a fucking joke.
Yeah, embarrass them and then just keep hammering it in for sure.
Yeah.
If you were to be like, and you were wrong for doing this or what, if you just called him like Dr. Lemon Cake, Mr. Lemon Cake, Mr. Lemon Pound Cake, like for the rest of his life, he was like, he'd start crying. Like,
He would kill himself.
That's what's happening. And he didn't start crying. He started
kids
suing.
Are calling him Lemon Cake.
Yeah, he can't drop his kids off at
fuck
school.
you, Lemon Cake.
that's so much less cool than being like, yeah, I'm a dirty cop, but it's a dirty world. But if you're Mr. Lemon Pound Cake, then you're kind of a,
well, like,
you're dumbass.
They're
Cops love it when they're made to look like buffoons on the internet.
Yeah, well, that's
classically they enjoy that.
Yeah,
They do.
that's the thing. Is like there's two types of people. All right, there's people that look at cops in their full tactical shit going into a stoner rapper's house, and then some people are like, wow, they look so fucking cool and all that shit. And if the people that think that, if they're not cops, those are the most dangerous motherfuckers in the world who think that. And then the vast majority of everyone else is like, you look like doofuses.
You look like
you can't legally stop people from thinking you look like a fucking idiot going into Afroman's house like you're going into Fallujah. Like, people they think you look like a dipshit.
The weed makes him bionic.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck do you think? Like, I don't know, man.
There's not a company that makes like a 4XL like armored vest either. So every one of the super fat cops looks extra ridiculous in a bulletproof vest. Like, size medium.
Because they had to have that custom made.
Yeah.
They don't make that size.
They can't afford that.
Yeah. So
even if he takes one in the chest, he's not like stopping, dropping, and rolling, getting behind like a. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Afroman's quote here: "They can tear my door off the hinges, steal my money, disconnect my camera, and now in their lawsuit they're saying I'm humiliating them. They humiliated me, so I guess I won the humiliation contest." So Afroman remains unbeaten as the coolest fucking dude ever. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, there's another song called "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" This is about how they kicked his door in, and he's asking, "Will you help me repair my door?" And I love that.
It's a ballad.
Oh yeah, big time. Also, shout out to Afroman, on brand. Every inch of his house is green. You know,
Hilarious.
The kitchen is green. The whole thing is green.
He stays on brand.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
This is in Ohio, like rural Ohio.
Okay. Yeah.
Will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you was looking for?
They did not.
Will you help me repair
Yeah.
my gate and door?
My gate and door.
So yeah, anyway, the song continues, but it's them going through all of his shit. My favorite part is he's like, "Did you find kidnapping victims in the suits of my coat, or in the pockets of my suits?" And it's the cops go through all of his fucking pockets. So
Jesus.
But anyway, yeah. So anyway, Afroman, he's
one cop, zero.
So far. I don't know. It's like, how I don't understand how you can sue somebody for invasion of privacy when you are in their home.
Invading their privacy.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But
balls.
Yeah, I just think if that actually goes to trial, I think they're just trying to get him to settle just to like embarrass him or whatever. If he actually pushed that all the way to trial,
that would be hilarious.
They would play this in court, and
Yeah.
everyone would laugh, and the cops would be done.
Yeah, it'd be on C-SPAN. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but it's like that classic shit of like the cost of actually bringing that to trial would exceed whatever settlement they're going to try to get out of him. So anyway, but yeah, we're open for the best. Fuck the police. Afroman is the best.
I think those are two bangers on par with Because I Got High.
Oh, there's a whole album of these, all on the subject of this one police raid.
It's more focused than Because I Got High.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
More mature.
More mature, for sure. This is the work of a matured artist.
Yeah. Well,
repair the door to my compound.
There was a great quote in the Rolling Stone article where he was basically like, "Hey, I've been doing this my whole career. Like, Because I Got High is a funny song, but I had to work through the pain of actually having my car towed and being late for things so I could write a funny song. So this is how I process like tough times."
Yeah, it's his inspiration.
It's his MO. So yeah. Anyway, shout out to Afroman. That shit fucking owns.